This is the story of my friend, John Van Diepen, young, vibrant man who had everything going for him. He had a great social circle, great friends. Everything was ahead of him his entire life. He grew up with my kids. Heck, my kids grew up with his kids. Our Jeeps even grew up together, his white TJ and my black CJ. As time grew on, I knew I wanted more in life, though. And for me, the holy grail was the LJ. And so one day I made the change and I purchased an LJ. I mean, everybody in the Jeeping world knew that the LJ is the holy grail. I mean, doors opened for me that had never opened. Women that were beautiful wanted to date me. I mean, the LJ is just the most graceful, most capable Jeep there has ever been built. I mean, just look at it in its natural environment. Who wouldn't want one? I felt like I left John behind a little bit, and he kind of fell into the wrong circle of friends, if I can say that. Good people for sure, but the problem was they drove XJs. And aside from the continuous lingering smell of marijuana, it seems that XJ owners drive a little more reckless. They like to run into rocks. I mean, big rocks. And then it just perpetuates. Their reckless and careless driving just knows no ends until finally they're on their side. It's just a spiral down that you can't seem to stop. And then it happened. My friend John showed up with one of those. He had become one of them. And it didn't take long for the depression to set in. His attitude changed.
Yeah. Johnnie, you coming back next year?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
He became disheveled and unmanicured, and his drinking really took off. It was like nothing before. And of course, the XJ started doing XJ things. And it all culminated with a long, sad day in Calico, where John just lost control. It took friends and strangers to save him from that dreadful evening. I didn't know what I was going to do. I felt no hope. So I contacted John's uncle, Bart. And we got together with John and we prayed with him. We loved him. We showed him support. I sat down, many an evening at the house and we just had long talks and, what could we do to get his life back on track? My friends, just remember, it's always darkest before dawn. The sun will rise tomorrow. Today is that new day. So I took Johnnie for a ride through the country.
Continue on California 78 East for 10 miles.
Do you mind? I'm trying to record here. My gosh. Anyway, so we took a nice drive through the country, and quite frankly, I had something up my sleeve. So we reached our destination, and I think it quickly became clear to Johnnie. I'll let the video tell the rest of the story.
Ready to pop your... Do you think this guy will use his bathroom real quick?
You pull if you pay asking price.
Yeah, it's probably worth it right now.
Ready to pop your cherry?
Let's see what we got here. See if I get a man's Jeep.
I see a Jeep in the garage there.
Drove 640 miles.
Let's see if Johnnie Van Diepenstein will open up that wallet.
I got a toy in there. How's it going? How are you?
You can see the enthusiasm, the bounce in his step. John is back. My friends, we probably all know someone like John, and all it takes is an LJ. Once they see it, once they feel that it's in their reach, their life changes. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And so today, my friends, is the first day of the rest of my friend John's life. Godspeed.